Sometimes they are, and sometimes they're not. Welcome to this episode of Am I the Asshole? Our first one is from Recent Flatworm 1557. Am I the asshole? Asked the neighbor to move their little farm stand because people are stealing from my garden. Before anyone says, just build a fence. We can't afford it right now. And no HOA. My neighbor set up one of those pantries, farm stands, where people can take items that they grew in their garden, pantry stuff, donated stuff, etc. In theory, it's a great idea, and especially in a time when life in America sucks ass and people are struggling to make ends meet, my family included. The problem? People started coming into my yard to pick things in my garden. I've put up signs saying not to do it. I've installed rabbit fence around the garden. I've angled the tarps so you can't see what's there from the road. People just hold their kids over the fence to pick tomatoes and beans or jump it. I ended up getting into an argument with the lady over it. I yelled, "Hey, stop! Those are not for you to take!" She told her kid to move faster and then tried to run away. I caught up to her and asked her what the fuck her problem was, and she turned it into, how dare I swear in front of her child? Why am I so angry? And am I really that upset about a couple tomatoes? I said I am upset that you're stealing from me. The next day, I approached my neighbor. I asked if I could maybe help move it to the other side of their driveway, so it's next to the other neighbor's house. They don't have a garden out front. They said at least not until the end of the season. I asked if they could make larger signs, talk to people, just do something. They were like, "Can you really not afford to share?" I said that they aren't taking my zucchini because they're starving. They're taking my tomatoes because they want them. They said I'm just going to have to learn to live with it for now, and we can talk about a solution together that will benefit the whole community after. I said I do not care about a solution that benefits the whole community. I care about a solution that stops people from stealing from me. So last night it happened again. Man in his 50s. I sprayed his ass with the hose. He started yelling at me, and after a minute or so, the neighbor came out yelling at me too. People have posted on the neighborhood board to be careful if they come by because I'm an asshole. The neighbor states I'm scaring people away from a community resource. I told him that I'm going to continue until he does something about the fucking thieves who feel entitled to my garden. I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind here. Am I the asshole for asking them to move it? Am I the asshole for being pissed off that people are fucking stealing from me? This is food for my family. First off, thanks for the responses. I got some good ones. I'm happy that so many of you live in places where the cops would do anything about this, but this isn't the reality I'm living. Cops here would not give a shit if I sent them a video of somebody picking from my garden. They would laugh in my face. Be thankful if you live in a place where the police are useful. It looks like signs are the best option for now. Going to make signs indicating heavy use of pesticides and repeating that they are stealing food from the mouths of hungry children. I don't know why the signs we already have up aren't enough. Maybe more will help. I'm sure they won't. I will also scour Craigslist for free fencing or similar items. Hopefully that pans out. I love how this shitty ass neighbor is entitling everybody who they set up a little stand for to also steal from the neighbor and act like it's just not a big deal. Like, my understanding is that neighbor set up the stand, not the OP, so technically it's the neighbor's responsibility to make sure that people aren't being dicks. Probably hard to do if you're a dick yourself like that neighbor. This next one is by Acanthicida 978. Am I the asshole for telling my friend she can yank her child when she has one? Title sounds weird, I know, but I, 28 female, had a friend, 26 female, that I used to hang out with a lot. Recently, we got into an accident where someone rear-ended me. I had my baby in the car, 3 months. After the crash, baby was absolutely hysterical. Of course she would be. My friend then tried to scramble into the mix of it and take her out of her car seat. I do admit I may have said it harshly to not remove the baby from their car seat until first responders got to us. The car was not on fire and we weren't in any mortal danger. On a normal day, anytime my baby gets into the point of hysteria, I soothe them, hug them, rock them, etc. That was a once in a blue moon occurrence I didn't. I kept trying to shush and soothe the baby from the seat, but obviously she was scared and wanted her mama to hold her. At the hospital, both my friend and I got the all clear and we're waiting on the baby to be cleared. My friend went off on me, telling me I'm a bad mom for not removing the baby from the car seat. I simply explained to her it was better for the baby to stay in the seat in case there was spinal damage. The seat keeps the spine aligned, and removing the baby from the car seat would cause further injury if there already was one. She kept berating me. I was frustrated already, and I told her when she has her own, and God forbid they get into a crash, she can yank her kid out of the car seat and do as she pleases. She got quiet and said I'm an asshole for bringing it up because she has trouble conceiving. She has PCOS and may not be able to carry a pregnancy to term. I don't think I'm the asshole for bringing up a hypothetical situation, or I don't know if my frustration got the best of me and I was insensitive. But am I the asshole for making that statement? The one thing I never could understand are the people that try to tell a parent what to do or how to deal with their kid and then get mad when the parent snaps back because, well, it's their kid and not the person who's trying to give said advice's kid. In some sense, maybe the OP came off as a little harsh, but I definitely don't think they were being an asshole for basically stating their point. And our final one is from Deleted. Am I the asshole for locking the bedroom door when my husband works? I work first shift and my husband works second shift. Because of that, I often spend nights alone. He gets home around 2 a.m. I lock the bedroom door when I'm home and he's working. I would hear noises and not be sure what it was, and I got tired of checking. It was usually my cats or an appliance, but I got tired of checking. So I lock the door, so if I hear a noise, I know it's the cats or an appliance. And if not, I have a locked barrier between me and whatever it could be. And when I go to sleep, I unlock the bedroom door so he can get in. Last night, he came hours early. He was cut from work because it was extra slow. I didn't hear him come through the front door because I had the TV and air conditioner on. If I did hear him, I always go out to say hi and unlock the door as I do. But I didn't hear him, so I couldn't. He tried to get in and found the door locked. It took me a few seconds to pause the TV and get my cat off of me and get up to unlock the door. He started questioning me about why the door was locked and what I was hiding. I told him I wasn't hiding anything. I just lock it when I'm in here when he's working, just in case. He doesn't believe me and thinks I was hiding something because it was locked, and I wasn't there initially to let him in. So, am I the asshole for locking the bedroom door while my husband works? I feel like this could just be a case of miscommunication, like the husband getting mad because OP keeps the door locked, while husband could have picked up the phone and let their partner know they were coming home a little early. In OP's case, definitely not the asshole. Alright, that's enough stories for the day. Well, that wraps up this episode of Am I the Asshole? If you liked the video, please drop a like, share my content on all of your social media, subscribe if you haven't already, and make sure to hit that bell so you're notified every time I upload, and drop a comment down below. It really helps with the algorithm and helps new people find my channel. Thanks for watching, thanks to my patrons and super thanks contributors. Have a great day and stay safe out there.